So the next gram positive, catalase negative streptococci are the streptococci and non-hemolytic species are the enterococci. Enterococci. These enterococci, they grow in bile. So these enterococci has two or more species. So how to differentiate the different species of enterococci? We do 6.5% hypertonic, uh, 6.5% hypertonic solution growth, and also we see its solubility and also see PYR status. So if the species grows on this hypertonic solution and also having PYR status, then it is the Strep ficalis or Fishium. Ficalis and Fishium are very much normal flora of GIT tract and genitourinary tract. So if a patient is having a recent obstetrogyne procedure or having a colonoscopy or having a cystoscopy, then it is pretty much vulnerable to this ficalis infection. So having the this recent procedure of GIT and genitourinary tract, so they can spread into the bloodstream. So there is a bacteremia, and this bloodstream leads to goes to the blood and leads to the subacute infective endocarditis. This is how this ficalis can access. So if the person having this risk factor, then it is obviously ficalis. If not, then it may be to another cause of it may be another bacteria. So next it can also disseminate and it can also causes a urinary tract infection because it is present in the urinary tract and biliary tract infection. If the urinary tract infection complicated, then it can causes the vertebral osteomyelitis. But if there is a biliary tract infection and it can disseminate it, then it can cause one of the causes of hepatic abscess. So this is how this ficalis can causing different infection, and there is also a risk factor. Also ficalis is very much resistant to penicillin, and we have also seen some species which can cause nosocomial infection, and these are vancomycin resistant enterococci, and these can cause these species are the important cause of meningitis. The next one is enterococci. The next one is again gram positive, cat negative, complete or clear hemolytic, and also grow in bile grower, but they are PYR negative and they cannot grow on the hypertonic solution. These are the bovis, strep bovis, and these strep bovis are very much colonized in the GI tract. So if a patient is having this is the risk factor of infection from strep bovis. So if the patient is having any kind of colonoscopy or any kind of colon cancer or IBDs or any kind of any kind of dissemination from the GIT, then it goes into the bloodstream, and in the bloodstream it goes into the heart and causes again subacute infective endocarditis. So the risk factors in the strep family is very much important in order to differentiate. Either it is impetigo, so it can causes glomerulonephritis and rheumatic fever, heart problem. Either it is an IV catheter, which can causes dissemination of Staph aureus and causes infective endocarditis. Either it is underlying cancer or IBD causing strep bovis, and also either it is a previous gynae or procedure or colonoscopy or any kind of cystoscopy, which can cause subacute endocarditis. So these streps are very much important in order to differentiate them. They are very much a little clues which differentiate them, which differentiate differentiate them from one another. So this is about the discussion of gram positive bacteria, gram positive streptococci bacteria.